The best way to stay safe from sexual misconduct is to prevent it. Prevention tips can certainly be helpful, but it's important to remember that any form of assault or discrimination is never, ever the victim's fault. The way someone dresses or behaves is never an indication of consent or an invitation for any disrespect or harassment.
If you're not interested in someone that's coming on to you sexually, sometimes it's hard to resist because you might know the person.
You're not sure whether this person is trying to pursue it or not, and you don't want to jump to conclusions.
We get taught that that's what a man does, and so it's hard. It's hard to say no because it seems like to a certain extent you're going against everything that is labeled as being a man, but I think it takes into being a value and valuing yourself, and that's the biggest man, and valuing yourself and saying no,
Sexual aggressors are not always the big bad wolf types we used to think of, but it can be someone you know, even a friend. In fact, 85% of sexual assaults reported are committed by someone the victim knows. That being said, it can sometimes be hard for a victim to speak up when they're uncomfortable. In the following scenarios, you will see how warning signs can quickly turn a normal green light situation into a yellow light situation, where you have been made uncomfortable and it's time to express that discomfort. A red light indicates that the person has gone too far and it's time to leave and report it. Remember, the following scenarios are tools to help you react to and prevent potentially dangerous situations. They are not rules or fail-safe plans, as every interaction is unique, and how one perceives another's intentions can be complex.
Hey, I'm not ready for this.
Okay, it's not often we get time together alone like this, like no roommates, no parents.
Did you hear what I said? I don't want to do this. Stop.
Are you kidding me? Amy!
Hey, Mom. Can you come pick me up?
Alcohol is often involved in sexual assaults, and we will go into more detail on that in a later video. But being aware and in control of yourself and your alcohol consumption is the best way to prevent being taken advantage of when under the influence. Sometimes it can be hard to recognize where to draw the line between playful behavior and harassment. So in order to remain respectful of others and to avoid being accused of sexual harassment or misconduct, here are some things to keep in mind.
Can I kiss you?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Are you okay? Do you want me to stop?
No, yeah, I'm fine, really. I really like you, so I'm okay.
Whoa. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I really like you too, but we don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. Okay, there's no rush, really.
Well, I guess I'm okay. I'm just not ready for that.
It's perfectly fine.
Sorry.
Well, let's just go back to watching the movie.
Okay.
Do you know what's happening? Who's that bluefish?
I don't know.
I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, we need to go back.
Okay, let's find a remote.
We're still.
So to review, The prevention tips we've covered are: make any limits or boundaries you may have known as early as possible. Clearly and firmly articulate consent or lack of consent. Remove yourself, if possible, from an aggressor's physical presence. Reach out for help. Take affirmative responsibility for your alcohol and/or drug consumption. Know that alcohol and drugs can increase your vulnerability to sexual victimization. Look out for your friends and ask them to look out for you. Respect personal boundaries. If you are unsure what's okay in an interaction, ask. Do not assume that silence or passivity indicates consent. Pay attention to verbal and nonverbal signals to avoid misreading intentions. Be on the lookout for mixed messages. That's a clear indication to stop and talk about what the person wants or doesn't want. If a potential partner says no, accept it and don't push. Don't proceed without clear permission. Respect the timeline for sexual behaviors which others are comfortable, and understand that they are entitled to change their minds. In general, always be aware of your surroundings. And whenever possible, speak up when you're uncomfortable. For more prevention tips and other info and resources, please visit the district's Title IX webpage.